When the economy slows down, inflation stays high, layoffs start hitting the news, and the word recession keeps getting thrown around, suddenly everyone starts asking the same questions. How do I protect my money? What should I be doing differently? Should I be saving more, spending less, investing, not investing? And the biggest one, how do I make sure my family stays okay during all of this? We are seeing many different sources of media expressing their worry about a potential recession, but not many that are actually explaining what you can do in case it does happen. Did you know that economic downturns have consistently produced more millionaires than any other period in modern history? In this video, we're breaking down everything you should be doing with your personal finances during a recession, whether that's budgeting, saving, managing debt, protecting your job and income, and the smart moves that help you come out stronger on the other side. Stay tuned to the end as I'll provide a few opportunities you can use to get ahead. Let's dive in. So first, let's cover why recessions matter and why they hit so hard. A recession affects money in three major ways. Number one, income becomes less predictable. Two, expenses tend to rise. And three, confidence and stability take a hit. And here's the thing. Recessions don't just affect people who are struggling. Even high-income earners feel it. According to a Fortune article from late 2024, 40% of Americans earning more than $500,000 a year live paycheck to paycheck. So when the economy slows, even people who should feel financially secure don't. Fidelity published a guide titled How to Prepare for a Recession that breaks down why recessions feel so overwhelming to most people. Job security becomes uncertain, credit becomes harder to access, household costs often stay high even when income drops, and this is why your financial approach must shift when the economy shifts. You can't use an expansion strategy in a contraction environment. So let's talk about the mindset shift that has to happen. It's called the recession mindset shift. When the economy is booming, most people operate with a growth mindset. I'll make more later. I can upgrade. I can buy now, pay later. I'll take the vacation. I'll finance the car. But in a recession, that mindset becomes very dangerous. Not because you shouldn't enjoy life, but because your behavior has to match the economic reality. Here are the mindset shifts financially strong people make during downturns. Number one, move from growth mode to stability mode. This doesn't mean stop progressing. It means focusing on strengthening your foundation. This is where high yield savings accounts come in real handy. Number two, focus on cash flow over convenience. Cash flow protects you, convenience costs you. Number three, delay upgrades that don't build security. In a recession, wants become optional. Needs and security become priority. And number four, understand that caution is not fear, it's preparation. Schwab published a recession guide titled Tips for Weathering a Recession. And the very first tip is stay prepared, not panicked. This is exactly the mindset shift. When everyone else gets anxious, the prepared person gets focused. Let's cover how to adjust your budget in a recession. Let's get practical. Your budget is the first place your recession strategy needs to change. One, identify your must-keep versus the can-cut expenses. This isn't about deprivation, it's about clarity. A Truist article titled How to Prepare for a Recession describes it as value-based budgeting, meaning keep the expenses aligned with your values, cut the ones that are just noise. Number two, build a recession buffer in your budget. This is an intentional increase in your emergency fund. Even just $100 to $200 a month helps. Number three, drop variable expenses that creep up silently. These are subscriptions, food delivery, impulse shopping, convenience spending, streaming upgrades. These categories explode when you're not watching for them. Number four, meal planning and grocery optimization. During a recession, food becomes one of your biggest opportunities. Cooking at home is instant savings. Buying simple staples, instant savings. Reducing food waste, instant savings. According to CNBC, the average American wastes over $1,500 per year in food. That's an easy strategy right there. Eliminate waste. Reevaluate big expenses with fresh eyes. Do you need the same car, the same insurance plan, the same phone plan, the same rent? Downshifting during a recession is not losing, it's surviving smart. Now let's go over how to strengthen your emergency fund. This is the most important part of the recession strategy. According to Bankrate, 54% of Americans don't have 3 months of expenses saved. During normal economic conditions, 3 months of expenses is a great start. During recession conditions, you want to aim for 6 months, even out to 12 months if possible. When layoffs rise, that becomes dangerous. So let's go over how to build an emergency fund during tough times. First, you want to automate a small transfer weekly, and you want to use a high-yield savings account to do so. You want to move bonus or tax refund money straight into savings, and reduce non-essentials temporarily, not forever. Sell unused items on Facebook Marketplace. Add small additional income streams. This is where small and consistent actions become so important. A recession isn't the time to hide from reality. It's the time to build your safety net. Now let's cover your debt strategy during a recession. Debt hits harder during recessions because your income becomes less predictable while your payments stay fixed. Here's how to approach debt. Number one, prioritize high interest debt first. Credit cards, personal loans, buy now, pay later programs that people often forget. These crush your cash flow during downturns. 2, avoid taking on new debt unless absolutely necessary. In recessions, financing tends to become much more expensive, not less. 3, before you fall behind if income drops, call lenders that can help. Most lenders have hardship programs, but they work best when you're more proactive, not when you're close to missing payments. Which brings us to number 4, consider simplifying debt, but with caution. Balance transfers, consolidation loans, refinancing. Make sure the behavior changes, not just the payment structure. If you consolidate all of your credit card debt into a loan, then rack up the same credit cards after they've been paid off, you've just doubled your debt. Number 5, protect your credit score by protecting your payments. Payment history is 35% of your credit score. So in a recession, that number matters more than ever. According to Experian's 2024 credit report analysis, missing even one payment significantly drops your score. That can affect your ability to refinance, rent, or even secure employment in some industries. Now let's cover saving and investing during a recession. Let's be clear, this is not financial advice. I won't be trying to convince you of buying any particular stock or ETF or anything like that. I just want to impart some knowledge so you know how to think about investing in downturns. During recessions, people tend to make 2 big mistakes. Mistake number 1 is pulling out of investments emotionally. Selling out of fear just locks in your losses. And mistake number 2 is trying to time the market. Even professionals can't do this consistently. Fidelity published a study showing that the best market recovery days often happen within weeks of the worst days. Missing out on those big days can make a significant difference in your long-term return. As the chart below shows, a hypothetical investor who missed just the 5 best days in the market since 1988 could have reduced their long-term gains by 37%. So here are a few general principles wealthy people follow during recessions. Focus on long-term consistency. Keep investing small amounts if cash flow allows. Increase your contributions when markets dip if you're in a stable position to. Avoid emotional selling, like we spoke about. Prioritize emergency savings over aggressive investing. And don't chase get-rich-quick opportunities. Warren Buffett famously said, "Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful." Recessions create opportunities, but only when your financial foundation is already stable. Now let's cover how to protect your income during a recession. This part is rarely talked about, but it's essential. When the economy slows, job security becomes the front line. According to the Washington Post, layoffs are rising to recession-like levels. Here's how to protect your income. Number 1, become the person your employer relies on. Prioritize your communication, problem-solving skills, being consistent and reliable. Those traits matter when budgets tighten. Number 2, update your skills. Take low-cost free courses. Lean into AI tools. Update your certifications. Skill stacking makes you more irreplaceable. Number 3, network before you need to. Recessions reward prepared people, not reactive people. Number 4, create a recession-resistant side income. Not a get-rich-quick thing that you heard on YouTube or read on Reddit, but a stable skill-based supplement to your current job. I created a video about the top 10 side hustles to earn some extra income. I'll put that link for you right here on the screen. And remember, small amounts make big differences during downturns. Okay, so this is the moment you've been waiting for. Here are a few opportunities in a recession. Believe it or not, recessions create some of the biggest opportunities for financial growth. Stocks become discounted. Real estate, at times, softens. So it'll be the perfect time to look into real estate opportunities. Businesses slow down, creating gaps that you can fill in case you've been looking at starting a side hustle. Employers look for multi-skilled workers, meaning the more well-rounded you are, the more likely you'll get a better job opportunity. Side gigs get you further, so working a little extra to pay off debts or invest at a discount sets you up for a better future when the economy bounces back. And if you're looking into content creation, Smaller creators grow faster because people tend to seek authenticity, not just these bigger influences that seem to be selling us everything. This is one that people don't always factor in. Everyday costs temporarily stabilize. When money is tight and we stop spending, prices become stagnant or even reduce to incentivize us to spend. And I want to reiterate, this does not mean to take huge risks. It means look for smart, realistic chances to get ahead while others pull back. A recession is not something to fear. It's something to prepare for. And the people who prepare don't just survive downturns. They often come out them stronger, smarter, and more financially secure than ever before. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a financial game plan right now. If you want one-on-one guidance to build a recession-proof financial plan, you can book a call with me using the link in the description. You can do this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.